a greeting. Good morning. Welcome to Honor Flight.
Thank you. Art.
Art.
Like you hang on the wall.
We're on the blue team all day long. Inside here. Come on. Get your name, sir.
So I go to the red table.
Stop camera.
And there's be with you all day long.
I'm Len Sherwinski. We talked on the telephone.
We did. Nice to meet you.
And
Good
I'm from
morning.
Crown Point yesterday.
I believe they're part of VFW and a bunch of the other VFW members.
All right, Peter, big smile this time. There you go. Devin. Get around.
You're welcome. Hi, I'm Pat. Hi, I'm Eleanor. Welcome to Honor Flight, Chicago. This is our first flight of the year, Flight 127.
All right. Good morning, Honor Flight Chicago, Flight 127. We are absolutely thrilled to be beginning our 18th season of these missions. This is our 127th flight with the 108 senior war heroes with us here today. We'll have flown 12,320 senior war heroes to our nation's capital. Today, we are also honoring the service of Vietnam veteran Ken Duggar. We have 3 Gold Star family members with us here today. His sister Phyllis, niece Kim, and family friend Melanie. So thank you all 3 for being here with us today. We have an amazing day planned for our senior war heroes today. And again, we couldn't be more excited to get our 18th season kicked off. It is my honor, privilege to introduce a man who really needs no introduction. Long-time public address announcer for the Chicago Cubs. Sings the national anthem before many Cubs games, all the Chicago Wolves games. But if you've been to a Stanley Cup, a World Series, he's sung at before all the big games across the country. But he is here today with us, Mr. Wayne Messmer, a true friend of Honor Flight Chicago, and a true friend, he and his wife, Kathleen, true friends of our veterans. Wayne?
Thank you, John. Good morning. Good morning. Wow. When's the last time you were up this early? Every 20 years. I don't mean just to get up to pee either. You know, I've had the opportunity to sing the national anthem well over 5,000 times. And as John said, some pretty cool events, but none more important than to come out here once a month and to welcome all you veterans, because it's important to me. My dad was a decorated World War II veteran, and he told me by example, he showed me what it really means. It is my honor to be here today. I want to say a few things. Like, first of all, you're about to have an amazing day, incredible day, and it's all about you. It's about respect. It's about honor. It's about dignity. And I can tell you there's almost 60,000 fellas who would love to be sitting here today waiting to get on this plane. And we remember them in their honor as well. Honor Flight Chicago is very near and dear to my heart because it does more than just say, thank you for your service. I mean, that's a great thing, but I'll tell you, I think that when we dig deep in our hearts, and everyone in these orange shirts and the green shirts and the red shirts and everyone involved, we all say, even though it may be 5 decades in coming, welcome home. Now, if I can do it, so can you. Let's do a rousing rendition of God Bless America, which is sometimes referred to as the second national anthem, written by the great Irving Berlin. As Harry Carey would say, let me hear you good and loud, especially loud. All right. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. I gotta say, that wasn't half bad. For a bunch of characters. Hey, we have a couple ladies on this trip too, so behave yourself. And you know who I'm talking to. Well, if you're able, let's all rise. Gentlemen, kind of remove your caps. Feel free to salute. We unfortunately, due to a situation, do not have our honor guard here today. You know, I'd be willing to pay him myself. Let's hear it. In the key of B flat. As if that means anything at all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rough stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Good to see you.
You made it. You made it. Amazing.
How you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you.
You just want to go straight?
Go straight. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome. Hello. How you doing? Good. Welcome.
Welcome to
Thank
DC.
you. Thank you.
Hello. Wave and smile. My back. Mine are Purell, but mine are so. Yeah.
So I failed that.
Thank
The United States Marine Corps War Memorial was dedicated on November 10, 1954, the 179th birthday of the Corps. It honors all Marines who have given their lives in defense of the United States since 1775. This memorial was inspired by the iconic photograph of the second flag raising atop Mount Suribachi on February 23, 1945, during the Battle of Iwo Jima. The photo was taken by Associated Press combat photographer Joe Rosenthal. Although originally thought the 6 men captured in the photo consisted of 5 Marines and 1 Navy corpsman, interviews, research, and analysis of other photographs and video footage has brought about identification changes for historical accuracy. In conclusion, it was determined the 6 men captured in Rosenthal's photo were all Marines. The memorial was sculpted by Navy veteran Felix de Weldon.
Quite a bit of backlight.
Show him your war face. Oh, yeah, you get
The World War II Memorial, dedicated on May 29, 2004, honors the service of 16 million members of the armed forces of the United States of America, including the support of countless millions on the home front, and the ultimate sacrifice of more than 400,000 Americans through stone architecture and bronze sculptures. The World War II Memorial recognizes the way America served, honors those who fell, and recognizes the victory they achieved to restore freedom and end tyranny around the globe. 12 bronze bas-reliefs decorate the walls of the memorial on either side as one approaches the ceremonial plaza. These reliefs chronologically highlight the experience of the war. They are placed in context with the battles being waged on land, sea, and air. 56 granite columns representing each U.S. state and territory at the time of World War II ring an impressive rainbow pool located in the heart of the memorial. References to theaters, campaigns, and battles, and 2 massive victory pavilions representing the Atlantic and Pacific theaters chronicle the efforts Americans undertook to win the war. Within the victory pavilions, a large rendering of the World War II Victory Medal is centered upon the memorial floor. As one glances over the rainbow pool from the balcony of the Victory Pavilions, your field of vision is captured by a wall of 4,048 gold stars on the west side. It reminds all of the supreme sacrifice made by over 400,000 Americans to make victory possible. This memorial is also a reminder to all that ordinary Americans can bring about extraordinary results.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for bringing our heroes. And what a great name. Our younger son's name is Kevin. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you. Have an uneventful day. Boring. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Lou, thank you for your service. Welcome out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Veterans, and salute.
Present. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads and join me in a moment of silence. Veterans, and salute. Guard, retire the colors.
Colors! Colors! Turn! Move!
Honor Flight Chicago, Mission 127. You're an amazing group. 108 veterans strong, 2 from the Korean War, 106 from the Vietnam War, and 3 Gold Star families. When your nation called, you answered. And only a small percentage of American adults can say that today. So on behalf of a grateful nation, and especially the Honor Flight Chicago family, we thank you for your service, and we welcome you home.
Built in the style of the Parthenon, the Lincoln Memorial was dedicated May 30th, 1922. It has inspired generations. A 19-foot tall statue of President Abraham Lincoln gazes out from the solemn chamber of his memorial. Lincoln's imposing temple is surrounded by 36 columns, each representing a state in the Union at the time of his death in 1865. The interior of Lincoln's memorial features inscriptions of this revered president's most important speeches. On the left is the Gettysburg Address, and his second inaugural speech is on the right. Above these speeches are the murals named Emancipation and Unity. On the wall behind the Lincoln statue is an inscription that reads, "In this temple, as in the hearts of the people for whom he saved the Union, the memory of Abraham Lincoln is enshrined forever."
Oh, there it is. Realty! Forward! Move!
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall was dedicated on November 11, 1982. It honors the men and women who died in the Vietnam War from 1956 until 1975. The memorial wall chronologically lists the names of more than 58,300 Americans who gave their lives in service to their country. 2 arms consisting of 70 panels each form a wide V shape, with the eastern wall extending toward the Washington Monument and the western wall directed toward the Lincoln Memorial. You will find a diamond shape etched in the granite next to those considered missing in action. You will find a cross if a person currently marked as MIA returns alive. A later plaque, dedicated on November 10, 2004, honors the men and women who served in Vietnam and later died from causes related to the war. Young men armed and wearing jungle combat gear. The 3 servicemen statue dedicated on November 11, 1984, stands as a permanent watch over the wall. While there are distinguishing characteristics for each man, they still feel like they could be any Marine or soldier. This statue grouping was the first representation of an African American on the National Mall. Dedicated in 1993, the Vietnam Women's Memorial portrays 3 women caring for a fallen soldier. It pays tribute to the more than 265,000 women who served during the Vietnam era and is the first memorial in Washington, D.C., honoring women's military service.
Predecessor to CIA.
Something you made up.
Can we use your phone to take a picture, or you got this? I'll send it to you.
Well, my brother was like my cheerleader, and when I was living in Chicago, my mom and dad got me classes at the Art Institute of Chicago for high school kids, and one of my pieces, it was a design class. We were supposed to design a brochure for travel. So I did one that was 3-dimensional, and it had all the places my mom had taken and dad had taken us on vacations, plus places Ken had taken us. And so when he was home on leave, you know, I trot him into this school, and we're looking at the display, and I didn't tell him mine was up there. So we're walking along, and he goes, "Oh, look at this one! It pops up off the wall. You know, it's just." Well, we've been to the Wisconsin Dells, and we've been to Florida, and he's noticing all, and he said, and I took, who did this? And he looks over at it, and he sees my name on it, and most people I tell that story to, they say, oh, he said he was really proud of you. I said, no. He turned and faced me like I'm facing you, and he said, you understand, this is just a beginning for you. One day you're going to hang in the museum. He was my cheerleader. And I did, but, you know, not like 100,000 people were in the show, but I did hang in the museum, so, yeah. It's just the best.
What does it mean for you to come to Wall here and memory here?
Oh, this way.
Of course, it's very emotional, but I think of, it's just not Ken, it's all of these names and all the families that were impacted, and being overwhelmed coming in this morning and everybody in the crowd. It's like, I wish this is how the Vietnam veterans were greeted, because we wouldn't have had all this anxiety they've been through over the years. This is how they should have been treated to begin with. My remember brother wouldn't wear his uniform when he came home. Another soldier accused him of buying medals because he had so many medals for a young person. So yeah, so this has been an overwhelming experience. I feel proud, I feel sad that my parents aren't here, but I wish it gives healing to all the veterans that are on this trip.
The Korean War Veterans Memorial was dedicated July 27, 1995. It commemorates the service of millions of Americans and Allied partners who fought during the Korean War. The memorial's Wall of Remembrance contains over 2,400 photos selected from the National Archives of men and women who served in the Korean War. At the center are 19 stainless steel statues standing in a field of juniper bushes, representing a platoon on patrol, marching through rice paddies and over rough Korean terrain. Each statue stands over 7 feet tall and weighs nearly 1,000 pounds. The figures represent the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps and are proportionate to the percentage of participation in the Korean War by each branch. When combined with their reflection in the Wall of Remembrance, there is a total count of 38 figures. This number represents the 38th parallel, which forms the border between North and South Korea. The newest element to the Korean War Veterans Memorial is a wall of remembrance featuring the names of more than 43,000 U.S. service members and Korean augments to the U.S. Army who perished during the war. The names are arranged in order of branch of service and rank to demonstrate to visitors how the war's burden fell unevenly across the military. Another important element of the wall is that the names of the U.S. service members and Korean augments to the U.S. Army are not listed separately. The Wall of Remembrance serves to remind those who visit the Korean War Veterans Memorial each year that freedom is not free.
I've never been able to get it straight, whether it's he's the gunner or he's the gunner. Well, they always said the gunner would tell the assistant gunner, put that tripod right there, and he'd throw the gun in there.
Yeah. That's who it is.
Good.
We both know it. Every guy from our church.
Opened in 2003, the Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center, located next to Dulles International Airport in Northern Virginia, serves as a partner facility to the National Air and Space Museum, located in Washington, D.C. The two locations together attract more than 8 million visitors per year, making the National Air and Space Complex the most popular museum in the United States. This expansive museum consists of 3 hangars. The Boeing Aviation Hangar houses dozens of historically significant aircraft and artifacts, including the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird and the Concorde. The James S. McDonnell Space Hangar houses dozens of spacecraft, including the Space Shuttle Orbiter Discovery. A more recently added hangar, the Mary Baker Engine Restoration Hangar, is where scientists and engineers work to restore artifacts from the Air and Space Museum's massive collection.
We didn't build very many airplanes in the First World War. You bought them from the French and the British, and American pilots went to war in an airplane just like that one. And that.
Good evening. Honor Flight Chicago, mission 127. What a day, what a day. We asked you to get up early, but boy did we do and see a lot. I am routinely asked how we plan it all, how we execute it, how we pull it off. And for me, the answer is always very, very simple. We simply have the best volunteers in the world, hands down. Our orange shirts, our green shirts, our blue shirts, our bus captains, and our red shirts. What a team. Let's hear it for our red shirts, come on. I just want them to know all how much we appreciate their efforts and tireless work. This is our 18th season. With the heroes on board today, we have now flown 12,320 senior war veterans to our nation's capital to see the memorials that were built in their honor and to get the much-deserved day of recognition. And it wouldn't be possible without the generosity of so many, not only financially, but with their time that they dedicate to this mission. There are so many ways beyond Flight Day to stay involved with Honor Flight Chicago, with programs like our Operation Education, where we're connecting our senior war heroes with our students, bringing them into classrooms across the Chicagoland area. What better way for our youth to learn about the importance of service than from a senior war hero? Our veteran interviews, our Honor, Thank, Inspire podcast, which you can download anywhere that you download your podcasts to hear firsthand accounts of history. I'm so proud of how this organization is involved in the community today. And it's such a huge reflection of all the efforts and hard work of our office staff, our team in the office, Doug and Edna. So let's hear it for them. I want to thank our Gold Star family for joining us today and for giving us the opportunity and the privilege to honor their loved one, Ken, to pay respect for his service and his ultimate sacrifice. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And I want to say thank you to our senior war heroes, our gray shirts, our Korean War veterans, and our Vietnam War veterans. As we toured your memorials today, we saw the amazing symbolism in their design and the powerful words inscribed on their walls. At the World War II Memorial today, we saw the quote from Harry S. Truman. He said, "Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service to our country can never be repaid. They have earned our undying gratitude. America will never forget their sacrifices." I know at many times it feels like we forget or we take it way too lightly. But at Honor Flight Chicago, we remain more committed than ever to helping Americans realize the debt of gratitude that we owe our veterans. What I ask for you today is to keep it going. It's a one-day trip, but it doesn't have to be a one-day experience. Wear your service with pride. Tell your stories. And please, share this experience with others, because it helps us get more volunteers, more sponsors, and most importantly, it helps us get more of your peers signed up for this important day. A number of years ago, I overheard a veteran say, when talking about his day with Honor Flight Chicago, he said, "Don't worry if you can't hear they'll take care of you. If you can't walk, they'll take care of you. If you can't see, they'll take care of you. Hopefully each of you felt that taken care of today. So when you were stationed overseas on a ship across the states, wherever it was back in your days in service, besides warm shower, what were two of your favorite words to hear?
Mail call.
Yes, mail call, mail call. We have mail call for each and every one of you. Mr. Patrick Kitchen, mail call. Mr. James Climbs. Mr. Dale Crasell. Mr. William Karachek. Mr. Eugene LaFleur. Mr. Kenneth Lanning. Mr. Alfonso Furiara. Mr. Lynn Ferris. Mr. Leon Francis. Mr. Robert Gilmore. Mr. Edward Glennie. Mr. Michael Granberry. Mr. Clifford D. Hall and Mr. Clifford E. Hall. Mr. Adrian Harries. Mr. Joseph Heater. Mr. Edward Hines. Mr. Gary Hoffman. Mr. Burnell Holman. Mr. Michael Hurst. Mr. Richard Jensen. Mr. John Davenport. On behalf of the Honor Flight Chicago organization, thank you for being with us here today. To our vets, thank you for your service and sacrifice. And to our Vietnam veterans, a long overdue and very heartfelt welcome home. Welcome home.
Once again, thank you everyone for your service. Hope you enjoyed your day today.
much, sir. Hope you had a great day.
Thank you very much, man.
basic guitar, playing with it. boogie woogie bugle boy, come and be. He was so boogie woogie bugle boy, come and be. And when he plays boogie woogie bugle, he was busy as a busy bee. And when he plays, he made the company jump A to the bar. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, come and be. Juliana, toot-toot, he goes A to the bar. And blowing note with the bass and guitar is in with him. He makes the company jam when he plays referee. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy, come and be. There's a guy who plays the best piano by far. When he plays with the bass and guitar, they holler, they go, Daddy, make me daddy, ain't to the bar. The people gather around when he gives a bump his hand. And when he plays, he gets a hand. The rhythm that he plays puts the cat in the train. Nobody there ever bothers to dance. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, they holler, oh, feed me, Daddy, ain't to the bar. Blink, blink, blank, blank. Blink, blank, blink, blank, don't get on the keys. Rip, 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 rap, rap. Rip, rap, rip, rap, ripping out the keys. And when he plays with the bass and guitar, they holler, oh, baby, Daddy, ain't to the bar. Sincerely, oh yeah, sincerely, 'cause I love you so dearly. Please say you'll be mine. Sincerely, oh, you know how I love you. I'll do anything for you. Please say you'll be mine. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the house, rock, rock. We're dancing to the jailhouse rock. 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 Woo! Well, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, it's your desire. Your weapons were crystal eyes, making every man mad. Black as the dark night she was, got what no one else had. Whoa! She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it. Well, I'm your Venus, I'm your fire and your desire. What you need? All I'm asking is for a little respect when you just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. You gotta hold down. Just a little bit. Mister. Just a little bit. Ain't gonna do you wrong. Why you know? Ain't gonna do you wrong. 'Cause I don't wanna. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you just a little bit, baby. Just a little bit. When you come and hold down. Just a little bit. Hey. Just a little bit. Now I want to give you all that love. All I'm asking in return, honey, is to give me problems when you get home. Hey, baby, when you come and hold down. Just a little bit. Hey. When I grew up and fell in love, I asked my sweetheart what kinds of head. Will we have rainbows day after day? Here's what my sweetheart said. Come on, everybody. Hey, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. will be. Now I have children of my own. They ask their mother, what will I be? Oh Lord, won't you tell me why I love that fella so? Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, goodbye. I'm through with romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above. And here's the reason why I'm so free. My loving baby is through with me.